Hello students, a very good morning to all. I am Sharmila Patil, working as a lecturer in Department of Information Technology. First of all, welcomes you all in this online session which is arranged by Sharad Institute of Technology Polytechnic, Yadra. From today onwards, I am going to teach you a new course, that is Entrepreneurship Development, which is included in the 5th semester of Diploma in Information Technology, having course code 22032. In today's session, we will discuss detailed syllabus of our course. But before that, you all need to know what is entrepreneurship development. The answer is here. Entrepreneurship development process is about supporting entrepreneurs to advance their skills with the help of training and coaching classes. It encourages them to make better judgments and take a sensible decision for all business activities. The main point of the development process is to strengthen and increase the number of entrepreneurs. In short, it is a process of enhancing the knowledge and skill of entrepreneurs. Now, let's have a look on details of syllabus. Here you can see teaching and examination scheme for this course. In teaching scheme, there are 2 lectures and 2-hour practical per week. And in examination scheme, there are 2 components, theory and practical. But here you all are very happy to know for this course there is no any theory examination. It's totally practical oriented course. And in practical examination, there is again end semester examination and PA, that is progressive assessment, is there. End semester examination is of 50 marks internal and progressive assessment is of 50 marks. That 50 marks in PA, 50 marks are divided as assessment of practicals having weightage 60% and microproject assessment having weightage 40%. This course is having total 100 marks. This is the overview of teaching and examination scheme. Now you can see the theory components of this course. In this course there are total 5 units. First one is entrepreneurship development, in that concept and scope. Second unit is entrepreneurial opportunities and selection process. Third one is support system. Next unit is business plan preparation, and last unit is managing enterprise. Before seeing the details of each topic, I want to tell you what you learn in this overall subject. That is, in this context, there is immense opportunity of establishing manufacturing, service, trading, marketing, and consultancy enterprises by diploma engineer. Our fast-growing economy provides scope for diploma engineers to succeed as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship requires distinct skill sets which are attempted to be developed through this course. To begin with, this course aims to develop the competency and the related outcomes in order to start small enterprise. Is the overview of our course. Let's start first unit. In first unit, the first point is entrepreneurship as a career. Next point is traits of successful entrepreneur or entrepreneur. there are different traits for successful entrepreneur are: first one is consistency, creativity, initiative, independent design making, assertiveness, persuasion, persistence, information seeking, handling business communication, commitment to work contract, and calculated risk taking. The third subpoint is entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Scope in local and global market. Next point is entrepreneur and entrepreneur. Next one is types of enterprises and their features. In that we will see manufacturing, service and trading. And the last point of first unit is steps in setting up of a business. The second unit is entrepreneurial opportunities and selection process. In that again there are various points. First one is product or service selection. In that there are again sub points: process core competence, product or service life cycle, new product or service development process, mortality curve, creativity and innovation in product or service modification development. The second point is process selection. What is process selection? In that we will see technology life cycle, forms and cost of transformation, factors affecting process selection, location for an industry, material handling. The third point is market study procedures. In that we will see questionnaire design, sampling, market survey, data analysis. The next point is getting information from concerned stakeholders such as Maharashtra Center for Entrepreneurship Development, National Institute for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, Directorate of Industries, Khadi Village Industries Commission. This is the overview of our second unit. The next unit is support system. In support system, again there are 4 points. First one is categorization of MSME, micro, small and medium enterprises, ancillary industries. Second point is support systems, which includes again government agencies, which I have taught in second unit, that is MCED, Maharashtra Center for Entrepreneurship Development. Next one is National Institute for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, Directorate of Industries, and last one is Khadi Village Industries Commission. The next point is support agencies for entrepreneurship guidance, training, registration, technical consultation, technology transfer and quality control, marketing and finance. These are some points required for entrepreneurship guidance. The last point of our third unit is break-even point, return on investment and return on sales. And the fourth unit of our course is business plan preparation. How to make a business plan? For that there are different points we have to learn. That is, first one is sources of product for business. In that we will study feasibility study. Second is ownership, what is capital, budgeting, matching entrepreneur with the project, feasibility report preparation and evaluation criteria for that. And the last point is business plan preparation. How to make a preparation of business plan. And the last unit is managing enterprise. In that we will study unique selling proposition, that is USP. In unique selling proposition, what are the subpoints? Identification, developing a marketing plan. The next point is preparing strategies of handling business. In that there is a policy making, negotiation and bargaining techniques. You all know what is bargaining. Next point is risk management. Planning for a calculated risk taking, initiation with low cost project, which is very important. Integrated planning, angel investors, venture capitalist. And the last point of our course is incubation centers. What is the role and procedure for the incubation centers? Now we will see course outcomes. You all know what is course outcome. Course outcomes are the resultant knowledge skills that the student acquires at the end of the course. After learning the 5 units, that is completion of our course, you all are able to do something that is called as a course outcome. The first course outcome of our course is you will be able to identify your entrepreneurial traits. The second one is identify the business opportunities that suits you. The third course outcome is you will be able to use the support systems to zero down to your business idea. The next course outcome is you will be able to develop comprehensive business plans. And the last one is you will be able to prepare plans to manage the enterprise effectively. Here are some suggested practicals for our course. You can have a look on these practicals. I'm damn sure after completing these practicals or performing these practicals, you will be a great entrepreneur. For this course, you all have to make one of the micro project which is assigned in the beginning of the semester. This is all about the syllabus, detailed syllabus of our course. Now let's see what is entrepreneur, because you all have to know what is entrepreneur and what is entrepreneurship. That's why first of all we will introduce you what is entrepreneur. Everyone need to know about the various definitions of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a French word which means to undertake, to pursue opportunities, to fulfill needs and wants of people through innovation and starting business. Here, I think you get a short idea of what is entrepreneur, because the meaning of word itself defines the definition of entrepreneur. There are various definitions of entrepreneur. That is, an entrepreneur is one of the most important inputs and segments of economic growth. Entrepreneur is nothing but a person who can set up a business or an enterprise. In reality, that person is one who has the initiative, innovative skills, and who aims for high achievements. The entrepreneur is a person who brings overall change through innovation. It is a visionary and integrated man with outstanding leadership qualities. The entrepreneur is also known as category of economic development. The term entrepreneur is defined in various ways. The concept of entrepreneur varies from one country to another country, period to period, and level of economic development, thoughts, and perception. There are different characteristic features of entrepreneur includes skill, vision, growth, management, enterprise, risk, and innovation. Here you can see the picture shows various definitions of entrepreneur, that is abilities, innovation, the entrepreneur is one of the owner, venture business, that is he is one of the team, money and leadership. These all are nothing but the entrepreneur. Means there is no one a perfect definition for entrepreneur. Everyone can define it in various ways. Again, one can say this is the term used for architects and contractors of public works. Another one can say the rich farmer as an entrepreneur who manages and makes his business profitable by his intelligence, skill, and wealth. An entrepreneur is an individual who bears the risk of operating a business in the face of uncertainty about the future conditions. Here, I think here everyone gets the concept of entrepreneur. That is, we can say it is a entrepreneur is a person who attempts to make a profit by starting a company or by operating alone in the business world, especially when it involves taking risk. Entrepreneurs play a key role in any economy using the skills and initiative necessary to anticipate needs and bring good new ideas to market. Entrepreneurs who prove to be successful in taking on the risk of startup. You all are know about the startup because our college actually started the startup concept. Entrepreneurs are rewarded with the profits, fame, and continued growth opportunities. In short, you all are participating. If you all are participating in the startup program of our college, then you are a small entrepreneur. Underline this: you all are entrepreneur if you all are participated in the startup program. Because why you all are called as entrepreneur? Because you all are having innovative ideas in your mind and presenting in front of market. That's why I called you. You all are an entrepreneur for our college. Next, we will see what is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the function of seeking investment and production opportunities, organizing an enterprise to undertake a new production process, raising capital, hiring laborers, arranging the supply of raw materials, finding site, introducing a new technique, discovering new sources of raw materials, and selecting top managers for day-to-day operation of the enterprise. Now, why entrepreneurship education to the students? Because entrepreneurship education prepares students to identify and address challenges and opportunities. There are many who believe that entrepreneurship is an inborn trait that can't be taught. What are the objectives of entrepreneurship education? Entrepreneurship education focuses on the development of skills or attributes that enable the realization of opportunity. Then why it is important to study entrepreneurship? Studying entrepreneurship benefits students and learners from different social and economic backgrounds because it teaches people to cultivate unique skills and think outside the box. Means what? For example, for your project, you think outside the box and make your project successful. Then only you can participate in startup. That's why entrepreneurship study is very important. It creates opportunity, confidence, ensures social justice and stimulates the economy. There are different things you learn from entrepreneurship, that is research and work on your ideas. Every single business model started with one big data. Next one you can learn, that is surrounded yourself with the team that inspires you. Patience and determination. You have passion and be a people with person. Also, this entrepreneurship benefits to our country. How? Here is the answer. Entrepreneurs and helping government can change a developing economy in developed economy. That is, it provides employment generation, promotes capital formation, small business plan dynamism, balanced economic development, innovations in enterprises, better standards of living, self-reliance, facilities overall development. These all are the benefits of entrepreneurship to our country. In short, you can say that entrepreneurship as the process of designing, launching and running new business, which is often initially a small business, or as the capacity and willingness to develop, organize and manage a business venture along with any of its risks to make a profit. There are some main characteristics features of entrepreneurship, like it relates to economic activity, it involves creativity or innovation, it involves dynamism or flexibility, it means taking decision under uncertainty, it involves risk, it involves ability to organize and administer, it involves bringing together the different means of production. Also, you can say that entrepreneurship is important as it has the ability to improve standards of living and create wealth not only for the entrepreneurs but also for related business. Entrepreneurs also help drive change with the innovation where new and improved products enable new markets to be developed. This is the overview of entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. Here I think you get a little bit idea of entrepreneurship development. In the next session, we will start our first unit. Thank you so much.